Hey guys, Eevee here, and welcome back to part 3 of my Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past Hyrule in Minecraft World Tour. Ugh. Such a mouthful, but such a fun project. I've had a lot of fun working on this stuff behind me. Like I said in the first video, I am kind of redoing the tour because I've made so many changes to the world, so many tweaks and enhancements. And so yeah, let's get started. So we left off here, we just entered into Kakariko Village. And now we are getting ready to head into the big X that's been marked on our map saying, go talk to the old man here. So we come here. We close the door behind us because we're good people like that. Come into this house, talk to the lady. She says, he's not here. You replace the Mario. He's in another location. Yeah, I got the furnace and the kitchen, tables, got beds set up over here, and the bookshelf, little seating area. There's about as much detail that's actually in the game that I can pack into this little space as possible. So she tells us to go talk to someone else in the village, maybe they know. So, okay. Now it's time to search the village. This dude here doesn't know. But anyways, we got these two tables here. We come downstairs. Because we gotta snoop everywhere we go. We got the pushing block puzzles. We gotta push the blocks out of the way to get open to all the chests. Of course, being Minecraft, you can open them from anywhere, but in-game, you can only open them from the front. So, yeah. Not as challenging in Minecraft. Bomb out wall to get back here to the heart piece, I believe. Those all just have 20 rupees apiece, which is very handy. Because right over here is the first guy we gotta spend our rupees with. And that's the bottle salesman. So we spend 100 rupees to get our first bottle right here in his little courtyard area. So we do that, get that from him. Then we got the cave over here. I'm kind of following the path I always run. The most optimal path, I guess. Well, maybe not the most, but the way I go. So we got that cave over there, which you can only enter from above. So you come up here, that leads off to the Lost Woods. But over here, drop down the hole. We got more chests, another bomb out place, another heart piece. Yep. So that's this little cave here, and that's how you get into the upper area, because normally you can't get there from here. Get our way out. Go here, it's just a really long, narrow path all the way down. First house here with a little mailbox out front. Let's go inside. Yeah, nothing much. Very humble house with no bed. So, I don't know, whoever lives in this house must sleep on the floor or something. Got the little walkway down here through all the grass and stuff. More seating area. Let's keep heading down south. We got this odd building here that normally you'd have to bomb your way in to get in. You got some pots and stuff with some stuff in them. Over this way. Got the boy standing here with all the chickens around him, and he tells you where to go, which is clear across the world. So you go clear across the world to meet whatever his name is, the sage. The store. Buy some items on the way out. Yeah, I tried pronouncing his name before, but I just... Sahasharala something? I don't know. I don't know how to say his name correctly. Got the pub, the bar, the whatever you want to call it. The drunk old man sitting here on his carpet. Got a few patrons here. Got the back door coming in to get to that chest right there where you get your second bottle. Yep. Tried to... Well, looks like a bar. Okay, so we'll come on out. You got milk jugs usually sitting over there. The blacksmith's over there, which will end on them, I guess. Up here we got the guy who doesn't take care of his lawn. Got all this tall grass everywhere. And you think he would if he runs a motel. All these beds and a terrible yard. But next door to him is our poor little sick boy. Sleep in his bed with the sniffles. He gives you his bug-catching net. The little girl who runs away off into the woods, running away from you. There's another little house here with a little side room with a chest in it. Okay. Have the bird in the center with the 4 directions on it. I could have put a bird on there, or tried to put a representation of a bird, but we're pretending this is after you get the whistle and he busts off. We'll just go with that. Got our red stump things. I don't know what to call them. Another house up here. Pretty straightforward. But that's kind of the village. Like I said, Kakariko actually really worked out well. It's right next to the area that I said I had to stretch out to make it fit the castle. But that gave this a lot more space. When I created this, when I did the castle in the Xbox 360 edition, I also did Kakariko a ways away. And I did this in a 1-to-1 ratio, and it was so small, so tight, really cramped to get everything in here. But doing it this way, I was able to make the buildings bigger, make it all just feel better, you know, from a Minecraft perspective. Oop, hit too soon. Alright, so we're going to end off over here, or head off. We're not ending the video, we're heading this way. This is the blacksmith's area. Kind of got their little yard around them. And the cave underneath, which you're not supposed to be able to get there. This you're not supposed to be able to get into until you get the hammer. You can hammer down the little stumps blocking your way here, fall down the hole. You come in here and you meet the little dude that will curse your magic and make all the game more difficult for you. And how does he curse it? He doubles it. Thank you, mister. Alright, come on out. Head back up and into the blacksmith's house. Very simple. They got their forge, they got their hammers they're always hammering away at. So, I think it looks nice. Trying to cram as much detail on the little space as possible. But yeah, I really like how the village turned out. Quite proud of it. Now, let's continue heading south. Got a few more buildings down here. This one here is the library, where once you gain the dash boots, you can come in here and you'll be able to grab the translation book. I forget exactly what it's called. The book that allows you to read like the writing of the ancients and all that stuff. So that's the library. Here we have one of the mini games, which is pay so much money and you get to pick one of the chests and open it up and keep whatever's inside. So that's there. Over here is the house where the two brothers are fighting. Yep, so we got their house, got brother one here. You blow a hole in their wall. You literally put a bomb in their house and blow up their wall. And this brother's, oh, the way's open. Maybe I should talk to my brother. Really? Brother number 2 is over here, just, yeah. Anyways, they have issues. Okay, so we come out here and we have the maze. So tell the dude, I want to play. He says, okay, timer starts. Whoosh, we run off as fast as we can into the maze, slicing and dicing through all the bushes and lifting them up till we get to here, then hop the fence. Come over here. You made it! Yay! We get our heart piece. So yeah, that is the maze. Of course, it's a lot easier now because, you know, grass doesn't stop you, and you just hop over. Well, you can't hop over the fence, but like the stones that are supposed to be here, just up and over them. Anyways, I'm rambling. Moving on. Highland. So that takes us to the southern part of Kakariko. So now let's head out the path. Yeah, and you'll see right here, you know, we got a stepping up. This isn't in the game. There is no step up or step down. But again, this is where you got to take the 2D and make it work in 3D. This is the level for most of the world right here. And in the game, that is on the same level as this. And then you step up a couple times, up some steps to get into Kakariko. But the problem is the north end of Kakariko goes straight out. And that's the same level that's down here. So you have to go down to this level in order to go up into the village. Just a few of the challenges that I had, you know, figuring out the layout of this world and getting it all to work out. There's a lot of challenging parts, but it was, like I said, it's been so much fun building this world. Alright, here's where we come in. You got the little boy playing his flute, all the animals run away. Once we can get to the dark world, talk to him again, get the shovel, we come back here, we start digging up the ground, we find the ocarina. But it's too early for the ocarina. But we find it here anyways. Anyways, whoop, too many times. Okay. So that's that little forested area. It's in there. Yeah, funny story. I have fire spread turned off now. But when I got to this point in an earlier video, this whole section back here had apparently been struck by lightning and burned to the ground. So there's a whole bunch of just floating glowstone just floating away back there. It's a little frustrating, yet kind of funny at the same time. Alright, so we got that path that heads down into the swamp. We're heading back up towards Link's house. You got the paths that kind of go through here. You got that goes to the river and cuts across. I'm going to come down this center path here behind Link's house, because here we have our hidden little fairy fountain. Very simple. Now this fairy fountain right here, everywhere there's a fairy fountain, like there's another one just inside the swamp. Okay, this one. Everywhere there's another fairy fountain. This one is copied and pasted, and it's literally the same room. I thought I'd done that on that one too, but I never went back and fixed it, because I like this. I like the way this one looks a lot better than the way that other one looks. But again, you should walk straight in and be there. We have to stair step down to get into it. Welcome back to the swamp. Alright, so now we're going to head off into the area, the first Eastern Palace. Before we get there, deja vu moment, right? What we just hear? Copy paste. Okay. Past all the little flower. Oh, the flowers. Yes. I see lots of the flowers everywhere. In the game, on the map, everywhere there's a little white flower, I tried to put that in here. I think these were probably the best match, without going modded and adding like biomes of plenty and doing all the little flowers. That would have been cool. But no. We're keeping this vanilla. It's 100% vanilla. Now I don't know if I'll hit F1. You see Journey Map up there, and you see the frame rate. I am playing with Forge and Optifine and Journey Map and all that. Speaking of which, Journey Map really makes this look kind of cool. The swamp and preview of future areas. There's the village, sanctuary, Death Mountain. Yeah, okay. Spoilers. Okay, Eastern Palace. Again, following the layout as much as I possibly could, adding in all the detail I possibly could, with all the statues and the pathways, adding in lighting so it's not totally dark. We come in here and we meet our little sagely friend Shasharamama. Okay. He tells us go into the palace. If we can receive the item there, come back to him and he'll give us a gift. So we follow the pathways. You know what? I'm just gonna fly and we'll do the aerial view, because this is that palace area. As much or as close to it as I possibly could get. It's all right here. All the stairways coming up right into the entrance into the dungeon. Again, got hidden lighting behind there. Went to the glowstone torch or lamps because I thought they were a little bit classier than just using glowstone. So we come down into the dungeon, and here we are, dungeon number 1. Now I said I'm redoing this because I came back in and cleaned everything up and added a bunch of detail, and this is where some of that starts coming. This is just a stone roof. I made stone slab pillars and raised it up half a block to try and just give a little more detail and make it feel a little bit bigger and grander and better. Well, that was good, ominous timing. Got the pits, and if you go down the wrong way, you fall down, and there's death down below. Go into the next room. Got a stairway down, and here's where the big black balls are racing across here. We gotta dodge them around. Gotta get to the other alcoves so they don't run you over. Or if you're like me, you just run through them, and then you go and get in half a heart of health, and you just keep on moving. So yeah, there's that. And here's the next room. I really did some change on. I knocked the ceiling up a couple of blocks, added in the stairs, and kind of some detail around it, contours. Redid the floor and added more detail. Really made it look nice, I think, anyways. You'd see how the walls are still big, gray, flat walls, and there's not much to them, but trust me, this looks better now than it did before. Okay, we're going to head off to this way first. And here is a room where we come in, and I believe we grab a key out of there. Then we can come in here, we grab this chest. Maybe that chest has the key. Maybe that's the button to open the door. Like I say, it's been a long time since I played the game. I don't remember everything about it. Hop down, up the stairs. Yeah, somehow that's a one-way door. So I'm thinking it might be a button to come in there to get that key. That's what I'm thinking. But that's all that is to get a key, one way or the other. Come across here and into this room. Got some skeletons we get to fight. If you miss them, they throw their bone at you. This room here is a kill 'em all room. You gotta kill all the skeletons to get out. Come with the next room and down the stairs. We're under more water. That leads us down here. We have this would be a path that we can only come this way. We can't actually go up it from here. And I need to go in to the game and go to all these little telepathic tiles and find out what they say and put the text in here, like put a command block behind that gives you the text that would be given. I think that'd be so cool. I just haven't done that yet. But now we're in the grand chamber. But we still need the master key because we can't go through that door. And we can't open the chest to get our bow. So we gotta keep on trekking. Come in through here, under the platform that we were on up above, up the stairs, and into what I call the donut room, because it's basically just a big circle. Come down here, there's a switch down here that you hit that opens this door. And all this is pitch black in-game, but of course I lit it up because, well, reasons. And I don't remember which pot has the key in it, but you gotta grab the key, come back out, and you got the little bouncing thing that does magic damage and health damage to you. So you gotta hit the switch again, open this door this time, and now we get to run across the balcony that is in the entryway. Just run across. Oh, I didn't go down that path when I was down there. Yeah, you come down this, and here's the hallway with the balls. So instead of going up into the main room, if you came this way, you go under there and up, across that walkway, and there's some chests and items, and I think mainly rupees, maybe bombs, and the stuff over in that corner. So, nothing too spectacular. Alright, in here, get a room where you gotta, again, kill everything in here. That opens up the chest that gives you a key to the way out, or maybe a button to the way out. We have our master chest. No. This isn't the master chest. This might be like the compass. The master chest is in the big room. I have a double chest there because, well, I built the room on evens instead of odds. So in order to get a chest centered, it had to be double. Shame on me, I know. Alright, so now we come down here. Oh, okay, it just dawned on me. This is where you get the master key. Yeah. Moving on. Down the hallway. Back here. Grab our bow and arrow. Hop up the stairs and into this room. Now here we can come off to this side. And in here you find a bunch of rupees that you can pick up. And this way takes us down to the dungeon, or the lower level of the dungeon, where we have the boss fight. And there's something splashing around in the water above us. The room with the 3 switches. Step on this one, the door opens. Another room with balls just going crazy all the way across it. It's like Marble Madness down here. Here's the switch to open it up. Final room, you gotta kill the guys with the eyes that only can be shot by arrows when their eyes are open. Come in here, you got more of them. Final room before the boss, get a little more grand. And then you come into the big boss room. You got the guys that are just boom, 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 bouncing around in circles. You gotta shoot them with all the arrows and stuff and kill them, and then you stand in the middle and you get your heart piece and you go, yay! And I'm flying. Yay! You grab your stuff and poof! You get warped back outside. So now we have our first little medallion that we get to take over to our friendly, hard-to-say sage, who gives our dash boots, which makes navigating this world so much better. I remember thinking, growing up, this world is massive. Massive world. And then Ocarina came out and just blew my mind. Wind Waker, holy cow. And now Breath of the Wild apparently makes all those look small. I don't have a Wii U. I haven't played it, or I haven't played that. I really want to, though. Not a Wii U. A Switch. The new one. I don't have a Switch yet, but maybe someday. Maybe. I don't know. I used to be a huge Nintendo fan. Like, Nintendo's the best. Gotta be Nintendo. Only Nintendo for me. Then I got a PlayStation 2. And it's been downhill from there. Got a Wii. I enjoyed the Wii. But you can only waggle the Wiimote so many ways before it just gets kind of tiring. And I never went further with Nintendo than that. It's unfortunate, because there's so many games out there that I would love to play. Like, I haven't played... The last Zelda game I've played was Twilight Princess. I haven't played any of the new ones since then. And, obviously, I'm a Zelda fan. So, maybe someday. Maybe someday I'll get the Switch, and I'll get to collect all the old games again. Alright, I'm rambling again. Here we are, we're south of the Eastern Palace. We have this little area here. Once you're able to hammer these posts down, this will take you to the Dark World. We have this little area here, which you can come down and you can grab some fairies before you head into the first palace. Yep, so that is the Eastern Palace. I think I've already done a flyover, but let's get the whole area. All the different levels and everything. Looks pretty cool to me. South of us we have Lake Hylia, which... Yeah, let's go to that now. Let's go do that now. Why not? Obviously, this is so well scripted and rehearsed, isn't it? I'm not doing this on the fly at all. Head down here, got a little store, we can buy some items. Got our second fortune teller's hut over here. Oh, I know why I haven't. I'm doing this out of order. Anyways, fortune teller's hut. This one's a little bit smaller than the one up by Kakariko, but it fits this area better. Little area down here. Now, in the water, where it's too high, and where you sink, you're not supposed to be able to swim. Where it's one high like this, you're supposed to be able to walk around normally. Now, of course, it'd be nice if I had boots with Depth Strider. That's better. So you should be able to walk around in the single wide ones. When you go off into the double, that's where, before you get to Zora's Domain, you're supposed to go bloop, and it knock you back up onto the single high where you just were. So that's kind of the idea here. We got the higher up blocks below the lower down blocks. The heart piece out here just in the middle, which you can't get to until you're at the Dark World. And the island in the center, like I say, after you go to Zora's Domain, you get your boots, and you come down here, you swim across, and here's where you start chucking all the rupees you could ever possibly find into the pool with the squid. That's the Squid Fairy. I had to get a name tag for her. Yeah. Anyways, you throw all your rupees in there, you make a wish, got the small fountain over here with the small fairies, upgrade your arrows, upgrade your bombs, and get all the upgrades you ever possibly want. Now these right here, pressure plates under the water, they are the warps. Like, I'm now up by Zora's Domain. But these warps take you around, and in all my copying and pasting, I kind of goofed up the world a little bit, and I need to redo the coordinates. Because, like, that took me, like, way up there by the wall. It's actually supposed to take me, like, right here on this block. So I need to redo all of that stuff, but that'll be for a later date. Yeah, I know we're skipping ahead, because I wasn't going to do the swamp until I did the Desert Palace, so we just won't do this part in that episode. So we're going to cut right here, and I've got this little path. We got to kill the guys on the other bridge. This one will give you a way out if you fall down. And that opens up this room here with tons of rupees and tons of stuff in it. Keep following the path along. Yep, it's the path. Here we get the floating brain thing that explodes. Keep following the path up. And here's a few more caves. This one, which in game is supposed to probably go that way, but I make it go this way. Just a telepathy tile to our sagely friend. We're just going to call him that for the rest of the episode. Our sagely friend. These two caves here lead you down to the ice rod. So again, we gotta cheat to get down deep enough to actually fit in the area. Or to actually get this size of a room in the area we have available. Ice in the ceiling, ice in the floor, ice rod in the chest. So we come down here, we get our stuff. Okay. The other path would lead you to here, where you have fairies, and you can come in here and see the chest, but can't get the chest. So the other opening, you're supposed to use a bomb to get into, to blast your way in. Yeah, you blast your way in that one. This one's already open. And that is the cave. Whoa! Did I mention squid will sometimes press the pressure plates? It was not there because I went 128 blocks away and he despawned. Yeah. Squid will drive me nuts. Okay. Have I covered Lake Hylia well enough? I think so. Yep. Lake Hylia. Alright. So that's a good place to end it off, I believe. So we will head next time to dungeon number 2, which is down in the beyond the swamp and into the desert. So we'll take on the Desert Palace next time. We will go through that, and then we'll start heading our way up Death Mountain. And we might do that palace too. I don't know. We'll see how much time that takes. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. We will leave it off here. If you have any comments, leave them in the comment section down below. Like the video if you liked it, and subscribe to get notified when I put more videos up. I know they're kind of few and far between, but yeah, I don't have a lot of free time to do recordings, so sorry about that. I wish I could do more. I really do. But I'm going to leave it off here. Thanks for watching, guys, and I will catch you later. Bye-bye.